Final race then, race number 9. It's a good one as well. Class 2 over the 1,200 metres. We may well have saved the best till last. Ugly Warrior, blinkers on for the first time. A 6-time winner over the trip. They've all been, though, on the dirt. Happy Valley, first time. Speedy King, course and distance winner, 2 starts back. Big Party, Happy Valley, the first time as well. A 3-time winner over the 1,200. Loving a Boom, run up behind Mr. Lumiere last time over the 1,000. Multi-Million, a 5-time winner. All of those down the straight at Shartin Super Turbo. Runner up behind Speedy King, 2 starts back, and down to Stronger, who comes up in class on the back of his debut performance behind Duke Y. That was down the straight, where he finished 2nd. As far as Chung Fa is concerned, Speedy King, Tornado Twist, Multi-Million and 7 Heavens have all spent some time up at the Chung Fa base within the last 30 days. I've made our way to the touchscreen to have a look at the speed map and some key races here. And as far as speed is concerned, Tom, there is plenty of it with the likes of Multi-Million, Ugly Warrior and Big Party, who might be favoured to grab the rail. Yeah,
he'll be up there on the pace, Big Party, no doubt. Ugly Warrior, interesting, him at Happy Valley for the first time, more known for his runs on the dirt, but he's got the blinkers as well. Now, this horse here, Multi-Million, he could be key to what happens up front here because he's a horse that likes to go forward. He's done the majority of his racing over 1,000 metres. We've seen him go bush at Shartin over 1,200 metres in the past, and he could potentially, once they negotiate that first turn, get down and lead Multi-Million. But if he doesn't, he's destined for a wide trip. Telecom Puma's back at Happy Valley, where he's probably preferred. And this horse here, Stronger, should get a nice run. Loving a Boom, you can see him at the back there. He'll be running on at the end like he was last start from his draw. Yeah, there should be plenty of pace for him to aim at anyway. Paul, what have you got as far as track work's concerned?
We're going to look at Tornado Twist. He spent a bit of time up in Chung Fa, this horse, and he goes really nicely. It's a nice piece from him. He's a nice, relaxed horse up there and seems to be doing it well. Blake Shen will take them out. He's got barrier 9, but he gets back anyway. And there is lots and lots of pace in this race. So if they do overcook it, he's one that could finish over the top. Big Party, the next one. Nice piece from him as well. He's got a really bad first-up record, this horse, but he's got a really good super second-up record, and he is second up now, so he moves nicely. And Stronger, just working with a partner horse. Look, here was a good run from him on debut in a really good form race down the straight 1,000, steps up to 1,200. Doesn't hold any fears. I think he goes well.
All right, well, that's where we're starting, actual fact, with Stronger and his trainer, John Moore.
Very impressed. He lived up to expectations in the sense that he ran very well at the Gold Coast when he won the Group 3 Gold Coast Guineas, I think it was. We knew he was talented, and first up I did give him a good chance in that race, and he did, as I said, ran up to expectations.
He's been in the stable for a few months now. Has he sort of given you an indication of where he might end up here in Hong Kong?
Definitely. You know, he ran 47 down the back straight yesterday morning, gave Matthew a very, very good feel. He's a very easy horse to train. He's still an entire, but very laid back, just does what he's got to do. And from that point of view, yeah, everything's gone to plan so far. But, you know, he's dropped up into Class 2 off a, what, 81, 82 rating now. A lightweight, good gate, C+3, should get a gun run in just in behind the speed. And, you know, from my point of view, I think he's a force to reckon with in the race.
My next question was sort of going to be along the lines of there is plenty of speed in that race, so you'd be happy for him to let that go and just get a nice run behind them?
Definitely from gate 6, yeah, let that speed go. His first attempt at Happy Valley, you know, it is a specialist track, but I believe he's not a big fellow. He's got round turns before, and not only the Gold Coast, but provincial. So from that point of view, I don't think, you know, from the gate, he'll have any problem getting around. But, yeah, held up just behind the speed would be preference.
And he has a trial there at Happy Valley as well, behind Multi-Million, interestingly enough.
Yeah, it was a good trial as well. And the horse is not a single doubt. He's by not a single doubt. The horses, that Prodigy normally do pretty well at Happy Valley. They're sort of smaller type of horses and quite agile. So I can see where John's coming from. I found a spot for him.
Yeah, I've definitely got him in. He certainly outran his price on that occasion. It was over 20 to 1 for Blake Shin, but he's obviously not been able to get down to the weight this time.
All right, well, let's have a look at some of the others in action. We'll start off with Loving a Boom, out wide here as they swing into the straight. We assume he's going back and he'll be attacking late. Speedy King's out wide here as well, along with Tornado Twist, who at this stage is a healthy each-way price as well at 16 and 5.4.
Yeah, I can't believe the price on him. It seems a massive price. Speedy King's been running well this season, and Loving a Boom as well. Now, Loving a Boom really rockets down the outside with Speedy King on this race. Look, the they'll want it to go really lickety split up front and run over the top. There is that possibility that it could happen.
Yeah, there is. With all that pace, multi-million potentially, if he can get across and to lead them, there's all that pace for a horse like Loving a Boom to aim at. On Tornado Twist, he's trialled recently as well, and he was under a good hold in that recent trial.
Yeah, that was 1,000 metres. Mr Lumiere winning the race and broke the track record as well. So that's Loving a Boom up in trip. You'd think it would suit. This is Big Party, who's a big player on his best form, absolutely cruising as they came into the straight here. But he's now, that was first up, he's now second up, should improve for the outing. High Five, the other one to keep an eye on, who's in behind horses.
Yeah, Big Party's unbeaten second up. Now, if you have a look at this race, he looked like he was cruising, as you say. He just blew up late. Now, the horses alongside him, Big Time Baby, he's come out and won. Perfect Match. We saw him win really nicely the weekend, and Mr Croissant's come out and won as well. So it's a really strong form race. These sort of 4 horses or 5 horses went clear of anything else. I thought it was a really good run from him, fresh, and I think it'd be tough to beat this.
To be fair on that occasion, he did cop a little bit of early pressure from Voyage Warrior, who sunk back through the field there after getting a bit of a check over the final stages. So he might have been entitled for the odd excuse there. I think Frankie Law hoping with all that speed that he has gotten where he can lead, that maybe the shorter straight at Happy Valley will help him.
In front of the 100, he runs 5th. That's Big Party. Joe Moreira jumps on board for the first time as well. This is the dirt specialist in Ugly Warrior. Interesting, he's now at Happy Valley with a headgear change as well. And again, once more, we got High Five whipping them in, having a trial out the back.
Yeah, he's a horse that likes to go forward in his races. Ugly Warrior with the blinkers on. I think that gives you probably a good pointer, as that's probably going to be the tactic once again. Dylan Mope claiming the £3. Of course, he went to Korea. His first up run behind Thanks Forever wasn't bad, only beaten 4 lengths. But look, he did look good in this recent trial.
Yeah, but it was on the all-weather surface. I think that's the key with him. He's coming to Happy Valley for the first time. Some of these all-weather horses can perform on it. He's had 3 goes at Sharton and done nothing on the turf. He's got 133 pounds to carry with some nice young horses with a lighter weight. I'm happy to watch him go.
And he's potentially here because the lack of Class 2 dirt races for him.
I thought it was a better chance of performing at Happy Valley than was at Shartin on the turf, though. As fine as the final one that we're going to have a look at, and that is Lobo's Legends at the trials. And, well, he's trialling all right. He's getting there. He's just a handful of stars to work with so far.
Yeah, he had the excuse last time out. He reared and then he bashed his head on the top part of the starting stall. So he had the old excuse. He was out of play there. In saying that, he was only beaten 5 3/4 in the end behind a really smart one here at the moment, Golden 60. This trial was good. He seemed to go to the line nicely. He would have had to go back to the trials after he reared, but yeah, he had the excuses last time out.
Yeah, look, his second 2 starts ago behind Baby was pretty good as well. So, look, he does like Happy Valley, we know that.
All right, terrific race, this one. Big Party is our favourite.
Yeah, I'm going to go with him. I just think he comes out of a really strong form race, this horse, and looks ready to win this one. It does a Big Party. Tornado Twist from the back, stronger, should get a nice run. And if they do overcook it, we've seen Super Turbo love Happy Valley and finish off strongly. 4-3-12-9.
Quite keen on Stronger in the final race of the night at Happy Valley. Horse number 12 for Matthew Chadwick and John Moore. Over 4, Big Party. He's having his first run at Happy Valley. Loving a Boom to be running on at the end with good tempo in the race. And Tornado Twist, I think he can go close here with the Blake Shin for John's size. So 12, 4, 6 and 3.
All right. Tornado Twist for me at odds at this stage to roll the favourite. As far as the stats are concerned, though, Paul, what are we looking at?
I'm going to have a look at Frankie Law. Like, he said... last 3 race meetings particularly, he's going very well with a 17% win rate. He's had 4 winners, a second, 3 thirds and a 4 fourths. So he's done pretty well there from his 13 runners. And let's have a look at his runners this weekend. Aries, there's a good chance there in race number 2, the first starter. Rule the Roost as well, looking good, it's going well. Comfort Life and Big Party. So there's no reason why you can't add to that. Those 5 runners all got good chances.
All right, we've got some sort of chance. As far as best bets are concerned, what are we looking at?
I mean, looking at Happy Alumni now, I'm hoping it doesn't start on time. He's $1.90 at the moment.
Close to 3 was the original.
Hopefully he'll get out to 2.55, which is close to 3. Happy Alumni. So Joe Moreira aboard, I just think he's ready to win. And Melbourne Hall, now he's 23 to 1 this one, so he should be a good price. He's drawn 2, he's a first starter and not a strong field, so he's the long shot as Melbourne Hall. And we'll do the play at Happy Alumni's race in case he comes up a little bit short. Regency, Poet, and I know Focus will be a good price. So 3, 6 and 10 QQP.
My best comes up in the second race, one of the debutantes, one of the six debutantes there, being number 4, Aries for Frankie Law and Zach Purton. He has looked really good in his trials, so I'm happy to take a chance with him. Value Oriental Elite, race 3, number 5. He should pay more than Valiant Dream on Sunday afternoon. So he's the long shot. And the play, Flying Genius, Aries and Happy Good Guys in race number 2.
All right, I've got all those in. Best for me, though, Silver Fig here at Happy Valley for the first time on race night. Barrier 1 gets the perfect run. SDS and ATM there is the best bet. And Solar Billion, Hail Mary in the first here. Alex Lyne Manfred, the class dropper. Solar Billion was one good run last season. If he can replicate that, then it'll be not too far away. Silver Fig, Breeder Star and Highly Proactive is the QQP for me in race number 5. So that's the 9 races at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. A quick backup for us on Saturday at Shartim. It's a really good sprint race. We get the rematch, Duke Y and Lucky Moore. Yeah,
also going around to that race, Classic Unicorn, so that'll be a terrific contest. And there's also a 2,000 metre race, so the best of both worlds there, 1,000 and 2,000.
Yeah, looking forward to that 1,000. The Duke Y's he's gone on and won again, and so was Lucky Moore, so nice watering. Duke Y for me.
Regardless of the draw?
Yeah, at this stage.
Tom?
Duke Y.
All right, I'll go Lucky Moore then. That's the show. Thanks for watching. On behalf of Paul, Tom and the rest of the team, hopefully we'll see you at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. We will be racing to win.